Hello, we are Secret Agent Agency, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where we just got our asses beat by Odin. My name is Kevin, and joining me is Andrew
Hi.
and Jihun.
Technically I didn't say I was ready, but you did it anyway.
You didn't say you weren't ready. You weren't like, hey, hold on. So it went. But yeah, Clive has been bested. Cue fanfare music.
Da, 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 da.
This is giving me, Xanarkin vibes a little bit. FF10, you know, the introduction.
And they will have seen the ice where it led.
Oh no. Never mind, we're in Metal Gear Solid 3 vibes now.
Eat the snake.
They got all wet, so they gotta dry off.
Are they gonna play the weird jazz music?
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
I mean, that's the gameplay, dude.
You're still that
Gameplay
same
is the
guy I
story.
grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so low. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
Damn, Jill is making moves.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight
Her
to
hand is like
survive,
2 inches away from his dick.
and you survive so that you may protect.
Can you
those
tell?
you
Like he could be he could be bigger or smaller. So how can you know the exact distance?
love. You've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect
Oh my
us
god,
all.
hand holding, dude.
Very lewd.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then
Oh my god, finally. Oh, I thought they were gonna kiss. This is...
Don't worry, Clive.
No, just give me my power up. Thanks.
It'd be shame. It'd be sucky if it was like, alright, no kiss, just straight to sex.
Burden. I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
You know, I kind of wonder sometimes. I wonder how awkward or uncomfortable sex during the medieval times.
Burdens I carry.
Oh, because of how smelly everyone was?
My soul.
That and the like,
I see now.
you know, at least we have
Part
some
of me.
resource to, you know, what to do and what not to do, or how to properly make a better experience. But back then, I'm not sure if that such
Oh, so
knowledge was
you wanna know how civilizations had sex when they didn't have access to pornography?
basically, or like how sometimes how much of a taboo topic it is more than ever back then.
It's a good research topic, Jihun. Please report back your findings next week.
I don't get paid to do that. I'm not in school anymore. But if I were to actually say research, would I even talk to a historian?
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life,
I'm
to
sure
that
somebody's written books or papers or...
and I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
Okay, here we go. Finally. No? Come... Oh my
I
god.
promise you, Jill. We will find a way.
Remember, this is a Final Fantasy game. Nobody fuck, okay?
Well, not the main character.
Find a way to save each other.
Now that you mention trying to
Cloud and Tifa definitely fuck at the end of Final Fantasy VII.
no.
A moseying.
Yeah, they mosey.
We might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Yeah, like I don't know how, other than how some characters did have a children at the end, like there's no
I
character
promise you, Clive.
that I can think of like they actually fucked in
Okay,
between.
hang
I
on,
will
guys.
be there.
Hold on.
No matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally. Finally.
How many
Remember,
hours in that game?
there was a 5-year time skip of just will they won't they slow burn bullshit, right? 5-year time skip.
I think this is actually second time that I've seen characters actually kissing. Because first time, for me, it would be Titus and Yuna.
Right. But no, there's a scene towards the very end of Final Fantasy VII where it's very, very heavily implied that Cloud and Tifa do it.
Hmm.
Andrew, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Trying to remember.
It's everybody's last night on
Yes.
the airship.
On the airship, I remember that, yes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely drawing blank on that. I had
It
to
makes
do
it
some-
difficult with how shit the translation of that game is, because despite the amount of times it's been re-released, they've only slightly changed a couple words. The English translation is kind of bad.
Those guys are
Yeah.
sick.
I actually have to find this scene because I am
Was it
drawing
Barnabas?
blank on that part.
Do we pursue
It's the
him?
final party member switcheroo after you restore
No.
Cloud, I think.
Our
Right?
paths will cross again soon enough,
Sounds right.
whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Equip Shiva on our
Of
loadout.
course.
Yep.
Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
You guys think Torg will watch them?
Hey, no
He's
kinship.
watching them at the fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that kind of topic comes from time to time, like how some pet owner says their pet walks in during the deed.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you invite a girl to your place, I mean, I guess it's kind of impossible. But if you do, an opportunity arises, and would you let the door open and let Finn walk in or no?
That's too uncomfortable for me, man.
Okay.
I don't want to emotionally scar my cat either.
Seeing too.
Uh,
She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Alright, what's Shiva got for us?
Ice Age knocks back enemies. Cold Snap. Oh, okay, that's fucking cool.
I should visit Joshua.
Okay. I want to take timely evasion off. I guess we'll put that back on. Shiva channel. Diamond dust. Upgrade.
So when I looked into that,
we'll buy
it's like
Rhyme.
when you right when you stagger break an enemy, that will by itself seemingly hit you to the 1.5x multiplier. So like leading with that right after breaking stagger will make sure you do max damage.
Oh, I don't have Phoenixes. Let's see.
I think you can refund. I don't know if that gets you all the points back.
Oh no, do I not have Bahamut's either? Hold on. I'm gonna make this happen. Oh, okay. This one. All right. Yeah.
How many ultimates we rocking here?
6.
Assuming
Nice.
time will allow it.
want to see him wiggle.
Kind of hankering for some side quests. Questing on the side.
Why do you? We can do some.
No.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed.
Yeah, I
Your
still.
body still bears the burden of
I think
every
I'll
spell
have a
cast.
pretty good opportunity to
And
do
what
it
would you
this
have had me
coming
do?
week.
It was no
I'd rather
ordinary
do side
foe,
quests during like a bonus
It
stream.
was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still,
Yeah.
it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Interesting name for a slum.
They don't want to name the slum, so they're like, you know what? Just call it nameless. Problem solved.
So I wanted to run this by you guys. I'm thinking for spooky season, because I don't have time to do bonus streams anymore. Like very often at least, not like I used to. But I have a lot of games I want to play, and also Plague Tale 1 and 2 are kind of long.
This place.
I was thinking maybe extending it through November.
Well, no problem.
Yeah.
Don't move.
Well, we'll play a bunch of spooky games.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Because we don't. There's no Thanksgiving game.
Yeah,
Spooks are evergreen. You play year
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, we'll do a Plague Tale 1 and 2 is my goal, and maybe like a couple small games. There's a few I want to try.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Oh, and I'm calling this. Next year, I want to play more retro stuff. I feel like this was our year of just like
Grandmother
bleeding
told me
edge,
spirits
like
sometimes get
PS5
lost,
games and
and
stuff
that
like that.
the
I want to
lanterns guide them
I
to
want
their
to
proper
do some
place.
retro stuff next year.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
You have for some more old school games.
Yeah.
What about the faux retro? Like the new games that look like old school games?
Yeah, a few of those, whatever. And I'm not saying every game we play next year is, you know, old, but I like to swing the balance back at least.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Yeah, your fucking
you
full
promise to
body
come back and visit?
bandage really gives me the impression that you're healed.
It's got some new attire.
Yeah.
New attire unlocked. Patient mode.
Yeah. Yeah, you pulled a new skin out of a loot box.
Oh, you got his shirt back on.
Yeah.
I like that Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis post I made.
I don't feeling that's that bad in the general how mobile games tend to be, you know, like I don't think that one sounds that bad.
So I don't play mobile games.
I might play it.
Looks like fucking
You'll
dog
be
shit
returning
with
to
all that
London
shit
soon,
on
I
it.
gather.
Mm-hmm.
I see no reason to wait.
I've seen some that were definitely a lot worse. There are Final Fantasy mobile games that are a lot worse than how that looks.
Yeah.
Fucking War of the Visions.
Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, Mike.
Yeah, I might try Ever Crisis out.
It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I feel like Joshua's kind of destined to die again.
It's a finish. That means he's gonna die, reborn again, and die again.
Yeah.
Curse of the Phoenix.
So I thought I saw a like a plus sign quest somewhere. Ah. Okay.
You like those? You get more than just some points.
Mm-hmm.
Any more potions?
Yeah, I'm guessing this is potions. Oh,
That's your potion
there's
bag.
2. Okay.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just
Wait,
tell Miss
it's
Shirley.
down.
How was she?
Persian Salah.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Sounds like a big one.
I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Hey, we'll grab the other one while we're here. So where's the other... Oh, okay.
What do you reckon we should do?
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
So I'm guessing this one down here is going to be potions, and the one that we just started is probably like a hotter forge for like better weapon upgrades and stuff.
Oh, so I want to share the story that of a ticket I experienced this week.
Ooh, okay.
So somebody ticket for like upgrading, installing graphic card drivers update and some other program for their lab research. Okay, cool. But I kind of pushed it off like 2 more days because I was kind of busy with the other stuff. So I finally reached, go to the building, the lab place this Friday, which makes it yesterday. I go there, I'm like, let's do this. And then I wasn't expecting a lot because the ticket did mention it's a BOID machine. But I go there, it's a demo machine. Oh, shouldn't be that much difficult. I turn it on, guess what I see? Linux.
Oh.
I'm like, the moment I saw the Linux, I'm like, so the guy who put the ticket wasn't there, so I just told what his colleague was. So I just like, alright, I'm not touching this, bye.
I simply need a vine to prove the
theory.
That is kind of...
Well, because... You're a coward. You're a coward.
Oh, fuck you. You think you can act all
is a single vine.
But in all seriousness, even if I were have some knowledge on how to handle Linux, I still would not touch that.
Ordinary may not suffice.
Because it's not our service level agreement.
Extraordinary specimen.
Our RT is not supposed to deal with that. Period.
Okay, sure.
Was only recently posted on the hunt board.
So I just left. Like I said, I did see the Linux. The moment I saw Linux screen, I was like, nope, I'm not touching this, and I left. And then the guy calls the service desk saying, hey, the guy left, what the hell? I'm like, oh my god. And they made a child ticket of that, and then I contacted my supervisor, and the supervisor was like, he's chill, he backs me up, so, but he still asked for more background, like, and I told him what I did tell him what the deal was, and he goes, alright, cool, I'll handle from here. And then he basically said, we do not handle non-OS that is either Windows or Mac OS.
So question, was it straight Linux or was it like an
Ubuntu.
Offshoot? Ubuntu, okay.
And it's not even current one too, it's like 2 years ago version.
Okay. I wonder what Ubuntu's like nowadays. I haven't used it since like 2012-ish.
Canva lost?
I messed around, but yeah, I messed around, and I know there's a new version and it looked way different. Yeah, granted, Ubuntu is relatively speaking, yeah, Ubuntu is user-friendly compared to some other Linux out there. But I mean, I don't know what would be in your case, in your environment, but yeah, for us, we have so many people to deal with, and we have to draw the line, and then
Right.
and then one other line is such as, for example, it's like in our case, if the computer is more than 5 years old, we don't touch it. We straight up tell the users like, well, granted, my organization is majorly divided into campus and medical center. Medical centers, there's more talk to it, but campus is whole different entity because like some of the campus people are like lab research people using their own funding and such.
Oh, hey, Carrot.
It's from FS12, right?
It's a recurring Marlboro. It showed up in 12 and Tactics Advanced 2.
Oh, wow,
right.
I did not know that.
Yes. Okay, Rosaria is like up here. No, that's Ambrek. Where's Rosaria? Okay.
Also, the moment that quest guy started talking, I started nodding off like fiercely.
Yeah, it's about right.
At the moment he opened his mouth.
I didn't really even listen to him. I was listening to Jihun. Okay, so
I have no idea what we're doing.
We're fighting a Morbol and bringing back one of its tentacles for that guy.
It sounded like he needs like aluminum foil or something that can like transfer heat.
Oh, that was, okay. There were 2 quest guys, Andrew. So maybe you did nod off.
Wow. Okay, I completely missed the second guy.
You also missed Jihun's story.
Yep.
That I did. They just splat noise every time you stomp on the spider.
Yes, I guess the guy didn't like the fact that I left immediately the moment I saw the Linux screen. So
Thanks,
yeah,
Cal.
oh yeah. So basically, continuing exactly where I left up. One of our main policies is that the computer is 5 years old, or for example, Mac. You know, if you go to Apple website, they actually have a thing called vintage or obsolete lease. If it's in that list, but if it's in the list, we do not touch it.
Right then.
Like some people are still using the computer from 2009 Mac. You know, when Apple actually builds a quality computer. Well,
or Windows XP.
There is actually sometimes like that. There were a couple of times when I walk into some people's lab, and like it's XP, like what is this? Because I know what XP is, but my tone is like, what is this doing here? Because our network security will kick that off the network. So anyway, we do not, because we have to keep up with because of how sensitive our organization is with the information. We have to make sure our machines are either up to date with or at least have the latest security program.
Yeah, like data loss prevention, etc.
Encryption, antivirus software, network monitoring, all that kind of stuff. And then if the computer doesn't meet the criteria, the main network will kick that thing off. You're not allowed to join to our network because of such and such.
Every old thing.
Bam.
In the pause side of the movie. That one does this pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Is that for 6 figures stagger bar outside of the D3?
Yeah, I guess so. So Shiva's normal seems really OP. At least how it's working on this Morble.
It's like when you dodge with it, you temporarily freeze them.
Yeah, I drop a thing that freezes.
This one. Over here. This one.
And I'm wondering if it's better DPS to just charge your Giga Flare. Like, how damaging is it?
I think it's best if you have a whole bunch of enemies. Against one enemy, it's probably not great.
Give it a spin.
Yeah.
It has changed a lot once we realize we can dodge, and that helps the charge.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I think there's like a maximum that can hit like one single target.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, damn it.
Like
I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching, I'm sorry.
Keep your eyes on the target, boy.
No, that was my problem. I need to take my eyes off the target every once in a while.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
My bad.
Be safe. It's us or them. Over here.
Spam all your ultimate. Whoa, that's been a lot of stagger damage, right?
Yeah. I think maybe this is just how I play from now on.
Lots of ults. How much are you using magic anymore?
I'm using it. I use it as like a combo ender for when my sword strikes are done. Oh, that's a problem. And fuck this guy.
Wasn't Marlboro one of the first bosses in the game?
Yeah.
Yes. When you're in your teenage years.
This one's a little different, just in case you weren't aware.
They're all the same.
That's racist.
So what rank was this guy? You're only 5 levels above him.
B.
He's taking a lot of hits.
That was a good amount of money there. It gave me a whole digit of money.
Oh yeah, it does.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. No.
Yeah.
Gotta get the other plus before returning.
Yep.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Herbs.
Love my herbs.
Damn it. The whole village is turned.
Damn.
Time to fight.
Time to kill them all.
Gotta kill them all, gotta kill them all. Gotta kill them all, gotta kill them all.
I feel really bad for a chocobos.
But are they tasty?
Probably not these.
Oh, damn, they're like vaporized. Struggling the guy. You just fucking kick him into a rock and he shatters.
That guy didn't stand a chance.
Just like playing with your meal.
Well, if you think that was bad, you should watch me play Warframe. I like to play as Grendel, who can eat enemies, and you can spit them out into the air above you and then catch them again in your mouth.
Ew.
Literally playing with your food. It's like Kirby. Oh, okay, it automatically makes you do a 180. I don't like that part.
When you drop a little bomb.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's so like you can approach an enemy and then immediately be positioned to keep attacking them. It's a positional thing.
Yeah.
Have you played with all her normals yet?
No. I only have Diamond Dust equipped from Shiva.
Was that cold snap? Maybe the bomb.
Hang on. Okay. So that's like her Titan block or Phoenix shift, you know, like that kind of thing. That's something you can't change.
I feel like that's like by the end when you get the last icon, those moves are gonna be like the determinator on whether or not you use them. Which ones?
So
which ones are you feeling the most?
I really like Shiva and Titan. The rest I'm kind of ambivalent about.
Okay. So it might be a Shiva Titan Odin. We'll see. So you need to like master Phoenix's ultimate then.
Yeah. This is goofy. Extreme lunge. Okay.
You hold touchpad when you're in that like ability menu. It lets you like undo everything, I guess, if you just want to reallocate things. I mean, that's something to think about once we get Odin and we kind of figure out what we want. You can just drop the skills we're not using. We'll just afford everything, master everything we can. Because it looks like it's a full refund. Like you don't use anything.
Okay. That's good. Stay down. I just like how he growls it. Guys, I have a question. Is Clive an edgelord? It's
he's
tough,
always
right?
feeling bad about like what he's doing.
Yeah, I know he's brooding, but I feel like he straddles the line between cinnamon roll and edgelord pretty well. Like he's somehow both simultaneously.
Does he have good one-liners?
No.
Oh, pet the dog. You're like, that's all a heart sign. Oh, this is our boy here.
Oh.
Alright, so Diamond Dust, you want to be close. And The Judgment Bolt seems to just home in as long as you're not like shifting or something. Does Judgment Bolt seem to be just like really good damage?
It's got a very wide area. That's a nice thing about it.
So I figure if we drop an ultimate, it might be Garuda's, but that's mostly crowd. The rest of them seem to be very focused. Like, I don't know. What do you think? What do you feel is like really good damage numbers?
I don't know.
Because we won't be able to have all of them. We only have 6
Yeah.
slots and 7 ultimates.
Can't hold them all.
Right. This guy's woke. Fuck off, laser.
Now to find this spherical echo. This is it.
Got them all.
Nope, just one.
Oh yeah, there's 2 more pluses that are on the hideout.
Yeah, you fell asleep during the
Even
quest
weird
giver.
defense. Wonder what we're gonna get for that.
I'm guessing it's like a blacksmith thing, like higher tier upgrades maybe or something like that.
Even more number.
Yeah, have you considered even larger number?
I like biggest number. So has Starfield been like kind of eh? Like, I don't know. Like I keep reading both positive and negative, so I guess it's just kind of eh. It's another fucking Bethesda game.
Yeah. I never really did much with Fallout 4.
I dropped off hard on that. I tried to like it, and it was just I don't know.
The only part that really wowed me was I remember really like the ship full of pirate robots. Those guys were fun.
I think I just did main story quest shit and then kind of dropped off. New Vegas is still my favorite of like the games like that, and that's not even. It wasn't even made by Bethesda, just using their tools. Forget the name of the company.
What was that? Sorry.
Obsidian was the one
Yeah.
who developed, but using all
Right.
of Bethesda software tools.
Yeah, they used to be called Black Isle, I believe.
2 down, 1 to go.
I may pick up Starfield when it's an inevitable Game of the Year edition, 50%
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I figure me picking it up is an inevitability, but as far as when, it's probably going to be like the Game of the Year, or maybe like the anniversary edition, or the super special 10-year anniversary edition or whatever.
Wait for all
Maybe
the
I'll-
mods to be out.
Yeah, maybe I'll get it from my Amazon Echo that I don't have yet.
Hopefully we can run on that.
Skyrim can. It's a you know what I'm talking about? Like they made Skyrim for the fucking Like just like the voice thing.
That's amazing. I remember talking about it. I may try to do that one day, but do the like you go into the INI settings and you further reduce the resolution and like what loads
potato
to the
mode.
point, yeah, where it just becomes like blocks of colors.
I've seen somebody do it with FF14, and that was interesting to watch. Potato mode, baby.
And I never did. Like, I don't think I'm ever going back to Skyrim, but I never did finish my no leveling playthrough.
Ooh.
It's like
I've gone back through Skyrim once or twice. It's, I don't know. Sometimes you just crave, you know, like fast food. You know.
It's a nice little game. I mean, it's not much to it. Really, it's not boring. But there's some fun to be had there. It's the same thing with me, like in Oblivion. So I feel like Oblivion had more just like, oh, a dungeon, you just kind of jump into it. Whereas like in Skyrim, I think I just avoided dungeons unless there was a quest making me go.
Well, like every dungeon in Skyrim basically feels the same. Like there's only like 3 genres of dungeons. And once you've done one of that type, like you've done them all.
I also just hate, I mean, Oblivion has the same thing, but like the level scaling shit is always so, I don't know, lazy to me.
I don't mind that so.
style.
Yeah, it's not great, but I also don't like mind it. I don't think as much as you. But yeah, the thing I really hated about Skyrim is every problem boiled down to, oh well, there's some necromancers in a cave. You know, they stole my amulet.
Well, that was like one of the before Skyrim came out, they were talking up the I forget what they called it.
The Radiant quests.
Yeah, the Radiant infinitely generated quests. Or it is just the same bare ass quests forever. Or if not a bare ass, it's just like, you know, get this thing and bring me the thing.
Yeah, go to this cave full of necromancers and bring me back my ass.
That's all of them. Oh, I
Yeah, you could be like right on it.
What's his tone?
Jihun fall asleep?
No, I'm still here. What's up?
Hey, how you doing? You've been quiet.
Well, there's not. There's no input from me, so I'm like, yeah, just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
So I might post a review for this one manga in the channel that I recently finished off. It's one of those ones where it's just like 16 chapters done. Like this is the story. It's like it presents the story right in the first chapter, and it's like, all right, this is my goal. The goal is finished. One epilogue chapter done.
Nice. Yeah, the last manga I've read is still Domestic Girlfriend, which
why would you
delicious
do that?
trash. Just delicious trash.
Like, well, the one I want to recommend is in a genre that's at this point fully cluttered with trash in the villainess style.
Oh, okay.
Good, thankfully.
But it's like, all right, I have 20. Like, suddenly you're aware of what's happening. You have 24 hours to resolve the situation, and it's like all the steps to resolve the situation resolves, and then story's done. I just loved how it didn't like go forever, like a lot of the garbage does, and the characters are fun.
Always garbage, always forever.
So much garbage.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
That guy has such a weird fucking accent versus
Yeah.
anyone else on that hideaway.
Level up. Inventory maximized.
Maximum potions.
Does it?
We
Oh,
can
is that what
hold
it is?
8 potions and 5 high potions. Oh, nice.
Well, have you been using the tonics much?
Sometimes, like the defensive ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, does our inventory even matter? But okay, it's giving you more space for holding portions.
Yeah, so we can carry more into battle with us instead of them just falling to the ground.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Lisa, can I have some more ball?
What we get?
Oh, it increases consumable potency, so this is like our sacred ash or whatever.
Oh, our potions are even better.
Yeah, our bone dust.
Does it say what the percentage is?
Even more.
That's a good percentage. More percent.
1%.
120% orange juice.
I know somebody who plays the hell out of that game. It's like it's like kind of like a Mario Party, isn't it?
I forgot that that's a game. Yeah, it's like a mini game type game.
What game again?
100 and something percent orange juice. I got it, I think.
Canva lost. It can't be true.
Yeah, 100% OJ.
Oh.
I think there's a sequel that's like 200% OJ.
I still say it were a compliment.
What do?
Ah, Clive. I was wondering
Oh
when you'd
no,
arrive.
fun lady.
Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Oh yeah, supposedly there should be expansions for this game coming out. I heard there's like DLC being in the works for 16.
The last king.
They were saying the game is like released complete, more or less. However, there are things that feel kind of open-ended, like apparently if you talk to all the NPCs and read books and lore and stuff, there's like a lost lineage of Leviathan, which would be a good jumping off point for a DLC.
The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea.
Yeah, the upcoming patch is gonna add quality of life, like arcade mode adjustments, controller layouts, system settings, several fixes, and then you already got the free update of the costumes.
Upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war, and yet here we are.
No detail on the paid
Einherjar was
DLC.
committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that
We thinking this last Mother Crystal is gonna be like either the final dungeon or the penultimate dungeon?
much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight. And what few ports remain.
I mean,
The map-
after
map
we beat
there's
a
opening
Odin,
up
there's
for
only
final,
one thing
so-
That is
left,
to say
yeah.
naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an
Yeah,
equipped ship out
we're
to sea
sprinting
one
towards the end
moment
of the game.
and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So I kind of feel like we're set up to do like the next big thing, so this is probably a good time to leave it for tonight.
You reckon?
Fair enough.
Yeah. You guys are falling asleep, I can tell.
I caught my second win like usual, but yeah, I'm down to finish off.
I am hungry. Angry. Yeah, it was a good time. I can't make any promises, but I would like to do a bonus stream sometime this week where I do like side quests.
Oh, don't make promise if you can't keep it.
I'll just reach out. I might be around.
Yeah. But until then, that's all for tonight. So, we'll see you when I see you in hell.
Goodbye.
I'll be in the sleeping hill.